Welcome back to the channel, guys. Glad to have you as always. I know it's been a minute since we've done a video, but we've been super busy this summer doing all kind of stuff pre-season, and I wanted to do something a little different for you guys on this video. So I normally don't get political or talk about, a lot of constitutional rights or anything that we enjoy as Americans today, but I feel like, the recent political climate really lends itself to people like you and me. If you're watching this video, you probably firmly believe in your, Second Amendment right to carry, conceal firearms, and it's something that's been in a huge debate in the news lately. But with all that said, I decided to go ahead and do a lot of preemptive stuff as far as making sure my carry gear was on point, getting a new carry piece, some accessories, and I'm going to bring it all to you guys in a review, how to, maybe if you've been thinking about getting a new pistol, or deciding to carry again, or maybe getting your wife or family involved, taking them to the range and training. It's never a bad thing. So guys, in this video, we're gonna cover everything EDC. We're gonna go over exactly what I'm carrying right now, the choice that I made in a new pistol that I picked up, and some awesome companies that have chipped along for the ride is Strike Industries, Bravo Concealment, Core Essentials. Those guys have made this thing possible. Shout out to those companies for sponsoring the video. And right now, let's just dive into it, show you my new carry piece, and the reasoning behind it, the purpose built of the build so far. And yeah, let's jump into it on a tabletop right here in the shop. Stay with us. I've been out of my mind, you lately, till we were staying here. What's my name if you don't mind? I see the world. All right, guys, just going to bring you a real simple, quick tabletop review here of my current EDC, kind of my mentality behind it and how I'm building the pistol up the way I want it, and my philosophy behind that. But real quick, before we get going, obviously these are my opinions here. This is the way that I'm carrying my pistol. I'm not telling you this is the way you should carry your pistol. Do what is ever lawful and legal in your state where you live, and obviously everybody has their favorite companies and whatnot, so obviously, take this with a grain of salt. This is how I'm choosing to carry and practice my constitutional rights. So, again, guys, just wanted to preference that. But diving into this, I wanted to go back to a 9mm, and my thinking behind that was 9mm is the most accessible caliber across the country and really even the world. So every police department, for the most part, I believe is carrying 9mm, and a lot of your military units are using that. One, because you can carry a lot of ammunition in a small package, and also it's plentiful. It does a great job, and ultimately, the goal is to not draw your pistol if you have to, but if you have to, you're going to be carrying a lot of firepower with you. So, obviously, we have here is the Glock Gen 5 Model 45. So, not to be confused if you are not a Glock fan or not in the know, this is not to be confused with the Model 20 or 21, so that full-size frame 45 caliber gun. This gun is chambered in 9mm, but the awesome thing about this model is it is a Glock 17 frame on a 19 slide. So you get the compactness of a 19 slide, but you get the full grip without any extensions of a 17. So a lot of people went for this. This is pretty much like a 19X with all the Gen 5 advantages. So the Gen 5 gets you the dual slide serrations. It gets you the more improved trigger from the factory, which you'll notice this one is factory. You've got the ambi slide release on both sides for you left-handed guys. Obviously a rail, which is no longer a specific Glock rail, but more like a 1913 Picatinny. But again, guys, the theory behind this pistol is I wanted the full-size frame. I really like the compact slide for concealed carry, but obviously you've got a shit-hit-the-fan situation. You've got pretty much a combat pistol ready to go based off the 19X, but yet you're not carrying a big brick of peanut butter that everybody can see. So it's still a Glock. It's still going to run. Very minimal maintenance, and it's literally bulletproof, guys. If there was ever a pistol in the world that I had to take to war, it would be this one right here. This particular pistol did not come with these XS big dots. So these are exclusive to a company, XS Sights. They were kind enough to send over a set to the channel to get test evaluation and some range time. But this is the tennis ball green front with the black tritium rear. So if I can get that camera to fix right there. So the idea is that you put the tennis ball on top of the tee here, and that's where you get your sight picture. I'm sorry guys, this lens will not focus on both at the same time. But the idea is if you don't have the MOS version that comes with the standard red dot mounting system, the modular optic system from Glock, the next best thing is to get these sights. So they're really quick in acquisition. If you had to pull them in a defensive situation, you'll be good to go, and they're on target. I literally mounted these in under 15 minutes. Super easy. The front went on like butter. They send you everything included, and for about $100, these sights, I mean, they are good to freaking go. So you will notice this pistol is mostly stock. That's how I like to carry all of my my EDC weapons. Is this Glock? I think a factory Glock is perfect out of the box for carry. Obviously, I've got an O light here because you should have a light on every defensive pistol. I firmly believe that. A set of night sights, which these are. And most of the controls are pretty much stock. Stock mag release, stock slide release, stock trigger. Nothing done to the slide, nothing done to the grip. I'll probably end up getting me a plug here. One of the things I did invest in, which I think everybody should, is several magazines. If I'm going to have magazines, I'm going to have some options. So you'll notice I have 5 magazines here for you guys that are OCD. So I've got 5 standard capacity magazines that you will see are a little bit modified. I've got 2 of the Glock factory +2 base plates. These are mostly for range day, so I don't have to reload so often. But these are my carry options here. And the reason I number these magazines, which I highly recommend you guys do as well, if you ever have a malfunction, and yours may not be flat dark earth, but if you have 5 identical black magazines from the factory and one has a malfunction, you throw it in your range bag, you don't know which one you're going to be carrying the next day. So have a designated carry mag that is not modified, and then have some stuff that you can play with, like these extensions here. Just a good trick of the trade. Go ahead and number those mags so you know if you do have a malfunction or a weird mag that just doesn't load right, you can single that bad boy out and replace it. The Bravo concealment holster here. So this is the inside the waistband version. They sent me 3, one light bearing and also one outside the waistband, pretty much similar to this, where you carry the gun slick with no flashlight, but yet it goes inside your pants or outside your pants for however you're carrying the winter or the summer. I believe it's awesome to be adaptable and to be able to cover all spectrums, but this has a nice sweat guard. It is crazy how good this fits. Let me get this light off for you. So you take your Bravo concealment. It literally fits like a glove, man. I mean, obviously, they're a big company. They have access to all the technology they need, but the definition in this holster is incredible. I mean, it literally fits like a glove for this specific firearm, and this would also fit a 19. It ships with great instructions. Take care of it, how to move these, retention, and this is definitely what I'm going to be carrying day in and day out if I'm carrying my pistol without a light. My buddy who owns the Angry Owl Engraving Company, he hooked it up with a custom backplate for a design that I found online, and this is the skull operator. The dude has a skull, some nods, one of those fast-cut high ballistic helmets, just like you see all the cool guys wearing these days. But I wanted to replace this back plate. The stock one that comes with the pistol is just your standard plastic with aluminum insert. I mean, obviously this will do the job, but I think if you got a company like this that can customize your pistol and do anything you want, I mean, literally any image that'll fit on there, he can get for you on a back plate. Shoot him an email, angryowlengraving.com. He's a great guy. Got a Facebook page. He's quick. He does great work, and I highly recommend him to everybody who wants to customize their Glock. Again, guys, this Glock has been safety checked 1,000 times, and you can probably tell the trigger was depressed the whole video. So if you're the kind of guy that's worried about if my gun's loaded at my house, then you need something else to be worried about. And if you did notice, these magazines, these are safety training bullets just for the video. But again, guys, I hope you liked the video. Just a real quick and dirty review of my current carry gun. Next up, we're going to be going over the Strike Industries, what they have sent over to the channel. You guys can't see that, but I got a brand new package here. Got some goodies there. So if you want to see those get installed, I'm pretty sure there's a threaded barrel and some magazine extensions there. They're EMP series. If you want to see that, go check the next video. It's going to be out here shortly, and I hope you guys have a great day, a great rest of your weekend, and get out, carry, train, get some ammo. Make sure your family's familiar with firearms so they can be safer. And guys, have a great day. We'll catch you on the next one.